Is you can apply for appeals for property taxes and a correction of error. You can do it off your lot size, your evaluation. But it opens the 12th, but you can file the paperwork now and bring as much documentation. Know your PIN numbers. Know your PIN numbers you're comparing your house to. If your house is vacant, you can definitely get a discount. If you get citations against the village, you can definitely do that. Professional guide to this Cook County tax BS. First of all, if you've already tried to do your appeals through the courts and they kind of kicked you out after a couple hours of it, they can only do next year's taxes, not just you're paying. You're always a year behind. Go to the township. They can get your last year's taxes, which are the ones you're paying now, corrected, and the previous and the next one. Basically, you're going to try to probably do a certificate of error, I think they call it, or correction of error. First, you're going to need to have your bill with your PIN number. You can look that up on the internet if you don't know it, or get your bill. You're going to need to have the PIN numbers of about 4 or 5 other properties you're comparing your house to. And if you look online, you can find PIN numbers by the address. You can see their tax bills and their valuations. So you want to see if those are off. Look on one of the realtor sites like Zillow. Pick one. Just stick with one for your valuations. Print what your property is worth on Zillow or whatever, and what your other neighbors that you're comparing yourself to, what their houses are worth. Now here's a couple ways to get out of all this too. Is your house empty? Is your house in bad, neglected shape that they missed the evaluation on it? Is your house just destroyed? Also, if your house is bad shape, have you got any citations from the city or village? Bring them in. Usually have pictures on the citations, so that'll really help. Make sure you got your exemptions. I believe there's a homeowners, there's a seniors, senior freeze, there's a veterans, and I believe there's a disabled vet and a disabled senior vet. And then one last thing to check, is your lot size correct? Look, see what they say it is. Measure it yourself as best you can. If it's close, you're done with that. But you can also, if you have your plot survey, which every time you buy a house you're supposed to have one, check that. If you don't have a plot survey and your property size is way off, they've overcharged you, go get a plot survey. They're $200 to $400 thereabouts, but if you're talking $1,000 your tax bill, you definitely want it, and that'll help you sell your house if you ever sell it. You have a current plot survey. It takes them 20 minutes to measure it out. Okay, that's my unofficial guide. It's pretty painless. If you go in early now, you can get it done in 5-10 minutes.